Mom is still enjoying her condo life. But I just walked up to Mom's condo. We're gonna get the basket, but it's not there because she had.
It's a perfect sight.
Looks good.
This was the chicken fried steak meal. Might as well do it American style, right? Hey you. Hey you.
No time to be sad. No way, no how. Life's a game. We're winning now. Chuck and
Anyway, the immigration police even asked, he used to be our ex-Kuyaba, and they were asking him where I'm at.
no time to
Satisfy the American embassy. It's like a little mission, I think, for them. So they want to take a picture and say I was accounted for.
just slap out in time.
Well, good morning, awesome, beautiful people. Chuck here in Udon Thani. It is time to go back home, ready to go home. I think the amount of days I stay, 4, 5, 6 days, is long enough. I was ready to go yesterday. I met a lot of people from the channel. Yesterday had a lot of good games of golf. Got to see Mom. We're gonna go have breakfast with her this morning. I've been telling her, you know, if you buy something and it doesn't work out, put it in a little, they have a room that has a couple of trash cans. Just set it in there on a box or on the floor and somebody will get it and, you know, recycle it to somebody that might need it. But I said, if you want, just put it in a bag and I'll take it to the house and we can store it, whatever you want to do. Just don't collect it because you're going to run out of space. You'll end up getting used to walking around stuff again. So I'm going to go over there and pick up a few items. I'm going to take her to that place I went to yesterday and had the Mexican buffet and have some breakfast. It's a little bit of a drive, but it's okay. We'll go do that and then I will take the 3.5 hour drive home. Paige had her run this morning. That's why I didn't go today. She had to get up at 3 o'clock this morning and go into the city with her friends. And they had a little mini marathon, but I'm so happy that she is having a good time with some friends. Makes me happy to see her doing something other than hanging out with Mom and Dad. But yeah, it all comes together. It all works out eventually. So let's get home and find out what we're thinking about our next destination. Today is Sunday, so I'm sure we'll have a meal. I feel like I lost a couple kilos here. I feel pretty good. I didn't really overdo it. I had a couple meals, but I walked a lot. I did a lot of exercise and I'm feeling pretty good this morning. And yeah, Old Inn was okay. It was fine. No crazy events happening here. So let's go see if Mom's ready for breakfast. Good morning.
Get back on the road, heading back home to ThatPhanom. Head is fuzzy, but the way is straight. Miles to go, but I won't be late. Too many bad golf games this year. Too many tall, cold, cheap beers. Laughed so hard I forgot my name. Now I'm driving out of that little shame. Time to get back to the one I love. Back to the porch stool, back to her arms. No time to be sad, I've had enough of waking up alone in borrowed towns. I'm coming home to ThatPhanom. Radio low, that old tune's on.
Mom is still enjoying her condo life. Or she needs to go over here and whenever she's not feeling well and see this clinic to get to know them in case she has a problem. There's a pharmacist and everything in there. It's right next to her condo. Another reason why I picked this place out.
Good.
But I just walked up to Mom's condo. I was going to get the basket, but it's not there because she has it.
I had it and I was ready.
All right. Are we going or what? Oh, I need to put the card in there?
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
to go down.
Okay, let's go.
There was
Eat.
a big bag of oranges, like 12 in a basket, in a bag. Oh no, you gotta go get another one. I'm like, I really don't want another one, so I figured you're coming to get. But there was an old dude. He was yelling.
So the condo's pretty quiet for the most part? Or?
Yeah, it's totally quiet. You can hear a pin drop all the time. Nobody makes noise. You hear an occasional door slam, but those doors are easy. You know, if you hit them, they just
Why is this
slam.
person going to do this right here? You know?
He's thinking about having breakfast over
Oh,
here.
you.
Or he's working here and got making a delivery. I don't know. Up to him.
On the bridge, parking on the side. Okay, good deal. Anyway, a lot of, when you first moved here, people were yakking at me saying that, why are you moving your mom to a third world country, to Thailand, and, this and that.
Who said that?
Well, when you first came here, there was a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
in doubt that you were going to survive in Thailand, that this was not a place for you. And I think you've overcome. I think you've done pretty well. What do you think?
Well, I've learned what do you call it, the motion.
Yeah.
I tell everybody I talk to, well, I know I'll never learn Thai, but I do know that when I go to macro, when I got the card now, so I hand them the card.
Yeah.
But before I just said no, because I knew that was the question. No matter, I couldn't understand what they were asking me, but I knew that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then if I go to Lotus, or sometimes in Big C, but not usually. I guess they just figure I don't have a card or number. But I said, well, I know what everybody's asking me. So I just, do what I'm supposed to do, and they're.
You're out of place here.
Yeah, I'm definitely out of
you
place.
get stared at, and
Especially the little kids, they love staring at me.
But you don't. The thing, for me, it's like it's not uncomfortable though, right? I don't feel like I'm being judged. They're just being curious.
Well, it just depends on the look. Sometimes old ladies look at me like, but
They're probably just jealous.
I'm not taking away their man.
I think, like my mother-in-law, she just looks at people like a pit bull, She doesn't mean anything about it.
Yeah, it just depends. Sometimes it just depends on what's happening, and I go, yeah, that's right. I'm not one of you, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm not gonna bite you. But 99.9% of the time I'm cool. I know I'm not. I don't think like that.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't do any good to think here.
I just know what I gotta go. Like, I met the guy you played golf with, Steve.
Yeah.
He was with his Thai girlfriend at McDonald's when I went there yesterday, or whatever day it was, 2 days ago. And his Thai girlfriend asked me to sit down, but I had things to do. I wanted to just get in and get out. So I stood there and talked to him for a few minutes. And he was telling me that he's going to see your lawyer in Bangkok.
Yeah, he was trying to get a bank account and he just can't,
Right.
He got a 6-month lease in a condo and they want a year, and it's just always something, So he's gonna spend the money and go.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I told him, I said, I'd spend the money. You parked on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too, but I gotta turn around. Okay, we're here at the restaurant. I'm gonna get settled in. Well, this is probably gonna be the closest thing you can get to American food.
It's what?
To American food here. It's not American food, but it's the closest thing to it, I think, in this area. Except for McDonald's. That's always the same. Come on, Mom. What you doing, fluffy dog? Got you a friend, Mom?
Yeah, I don't want to touch them. I don't want to have to wash my hands. Fruit?
Look at that, huh? Well, American Mom, what do you think about your
Massive breakfast?
It's not IHOP or Waffle House, but
Looks good.
this was the chicken fried steak meal, but Mom wanted a
Hamburger.
hamburger patty instead. And look, you got the gravy to come with it.
Yeah, they gave me the gravy.
I told her last time I came, I got chicken fried steak, and the gravy was good, but it had no pepper in it. I said, your gravy's really good, but if you want to make it country style, because the picture showed like country style, you need to add some black pepper to it. Really, the way we do it in America is we put a little bit of the chicken grease with the little milk and flour and then some pepper. And she did it.
I didn't know I was getting that.
It might be good on the.
Yeah,
On
we'll
the-
try it.
You could dip your potatoes in it. Okay, well, might as well do it American style, right? One more American meal before I go home. I'm gonna regret this.
Why?
This looks like a lot.
It looks good though.
But I think the bread is homemade, but it's really, really good, and I can't eat a lot. I just eat the meat. I'm full, mostly from that. Well, that was good. I'm super full right now. American breakfast, very filling. Actually, I didn't have breakfast. I had a Philly cheesesteak. I have my. You guys ever heard of the term a found Jesus moment? Where you're super excited about something, you want to just tell the world. My and you guys probably know this. You've been watching my channel for a long, but my Jesus moment was moving to Thailand and learning that a simple life is a good life and not to overthink. So, me and my mom always have the strangest conversations about things, and when she's talking to me about stuff, it's like I'm just not interested in a lot of things, like sometimes religion or politics or the world's going to do this and that, and it's just like it doesn't really matter. I just want to enjoy my Jesus moment of living in the moment. I think it's very much healthier to not be stressed out and worry about stuff. I know how it happens. You get bored and you find yourself on the internet, but worrying about little things. I said, you could come to this restaurant and they don't do Grab for whatever the reason is. I don't know, but they don't do Grab delivery. But my mom's like, oh, it's easy to get here. I said, yeah, nothing's really far in this town. And I saved the location on her favorites. And I wanted to show her the menu and give her more options of food to eat. But my main goal is not for my mom to sit there and eat food. It's to get out of the house, because having stuff delivered is easy, but being outside is a lot more healthier for you to see the real world. And I said, you can come here and you can get it. They don't do Grab, but you can order a couple things. They'll put it in a styrofoam container and you can take it home and you can heat it up later. She's like, no, I can bring my glass Tupperware. And I said, well, that's a little heavy to carry around. Just take it home in the styrofoam, and then you can put it store it in your refrigerator in your glass, if you want to do that. And then she's telling me how I said, you're not like the styrofoam's going to kill you type thing. She goes, well, and I was like, oh shit. I'm thinking, I'm not going to tell my mom what to do, but I want people to think about what they're saying sometimes, You're already 74. Like, is that going to kill you if you eat something out of styrofoam? Because you're not living in the woods hunting your own food, growing your own vegetables. Like, there's chemicals in everything. You do know that, right? So, what are you going to do on your last stretch? You're not going to. The healthiest people alive are going to die. Everybody's going to die. But she'll tell me the same thing like a lot of people do is, you will prolong your life if you do this or that. But, you also prolong your life if you don't think about too much shit, and you just don't be a glutton for things, I made a comment. Well, I didn't make a comment. Paige wanted a juicer because every now and then she likes to have a juice, and we were just eating some avocados to get like a food replacement, because it does have a lot of calories. We know that. And she was going to add like a banana and some yogurt and make a smoothie. But somebody made a comment, and don't get me wrong, I love people that engage. That's why, that's why we have a comment section, right? But telling me that, drinking a fruit smoothie in the morning is worse than having a bunch of sugar in a coffee. Your body can't process, the sugar. And then I commented back. I was like, he said you would get a fatty liver. I said, you mean like if I go eat breakfast and have a cup of orange juice, I'm going to go home with a fatty liver? I was being sarcastic. I knew the answer. I was being sarcastic because I want you to think about what you're saying. Because basically it's not like this is my lifestyle change. I'm only going to drink fruit juice, I think if you do that, it's not good, But I mean, fruit is, I don't know of anybody that has drank apple juice and collapsed or died from a healthy, or died from eating fruit all the time. Or maybe, I don't know, people just think so much about it. And, having a meal in styrofoam, I mean, when if you're not living in the woods, hunting your own food, then I don't want to hear it, because we're all hypocrites when it comes to that. Because I guarantee you, whoever said that to me about the fruit probably got raviolis in his cupboard. I mean, I'm not going to pound pineapples up my butt. I mean, it's okay to have a juice supplement. Every now and then. I mean, there's a lot of juice shops. I don't think they have them. I'm talking too much about it. I'm not going to get my point across, I think, to a lot of people. But what I'm saying is just don't be a glutton and stop overthinking about stuff. Sometimes it's difficult. And I know my mom, she's 74. She's going to be how she is. And when you go somewhere to enjoy a meal, you got to expect it's not going to be like you're used to. I got the chili cheesesteak, and it was good, but in my mind I was still going, the little sliced thin pepper steak with cheese and cooked onions and a little bit of bell pepper, but we cook everything where it's soft, and it was totally different, but it was what it is for that place. So if I expected everything to be how I like it, I'd be disappointed, I guess, in everything. So we'd have to just go back to where we're comfortable in our own country, in our own town, at our own restaurants, the typical things that we really like, and live our lives like that, just to be happy. But Mom's here, and sometimes I want her to think a little bit different about stuff, and I just want her to go outside and enjoy the remaining time that she has in life. And I am trapped between two big ass trucks, and there are cars everywhere. I gotta get out of here. Hang on. Sunday's not a very good time to drive in Isan. I don't know, guys. I'm just talking. I'm just telling you, sometimes I get annoyed with people in general. Just the mindset of us Westerners, we think so much about stuff, and we handicap our stuff. You can't do this and you can't do that because this is bad, and this is, and I think kind of weird. I know I'm a weird person, I think, well, it doesn't matter if you never ever drink juice, you're gonna die no matter what. I don't think you're gonna get a fatty liver by having a cup of orange juice or dieting on a smoothie. I guess it's possible. I don't know. And then my friends, my older, well, Madame, she drinks 2 quarts of beer a day, and they're not on a diet. She's the healthiest damn woman out of the whole group. So, but we always find something on the internet that says, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you want to live. We're looking like for the secret pill to extend our lives instead of just enjoying. Just know you're not gonna live forever. Don't overdo stuff, you know. I mean, you can be a sex addict over, and you could die from some kind of disease, you know. I mean, if you only eat McDonald's, you can probably die from that, you know. So I just have to say, you guys are more welcome to comment about diets and this and that, but I don't know. I don't really think that we should worry so much about stuff. Also, since we're on the subject, I talked about going to the eye doctor. Pookie and Kevin are in Udon. They're friends of mine. Pookie works for an eye doctor, and they've helped a lot of people and shared on their channel the success of that. And the guy here, he's supposedly like one of the best out of the eye doctors in Thailand. But he has a weekend clinic in our hometown, and then he goes, I think he works in Bangkok during the week, and he flies home every weekend. I guess he really loves his job because he's super busy all the time. But people said, you know, you should go see him. And my first thought was, if I can get it done in my hometown, maybe eventually, wouldn't that be better than me driving 4 hours away from my house, having eye surgery, and I can't really get back to the hotel? I don't know how long the recovery is, you know, 2 or 3 days. You're not supposed to really do much. But I don't want to recover in Udon. I don't live in Udon. I live in NakhonPhanom. But I was just thinking in my mind, like, it would be better if I did it probably in my hometown, you know, instead of coming over here to this guy. But it's always an option, you know. And it may be I just have to wait and see how it plays out. I don't want to sound like I don't like people telling me what to do, but I'm just telling you I think different about things, I guess. I'm the weirdo, you guys are not. You guys are sane. I'm the strange. I'm going to turn into a damn monk or something. I'm going to stop talking. I got to drive home. I just want to say something else. You know, I didn't always think like this till I moved to Thailand. I've always been pretty healthy, not so much health conscientious, because you know, when you're young and active, you don't need to be so much. I've never really been obese. I've never had any health issues like diabetes or anything that has driven me to have some kind of strict diet or something. But my father, who's always been into bodybuilding, you know, I kind of had his mindset as I became older, get out of the military. I was into fitness, like exercise, weightlifting. So I always tried to keep a healthy diet, or I would if I didn't eat correctly, I'd cramp up, get really bad muscle cramps. So I was conscientious about what I put in my body for the most part. But you know, coming to Thailand was like serenity to me. I could just get out of the loop, get away from the politics, the small things in life that are so controlling, like the TV. You know, the TV's always telling you how to think, telling you what's going on in the world, you know. And, you know, whenever you seek knowledge, you want to, I need to, you know, I know about this or this. Whenever you're looking for information, it's always just somebody's opinion. And then it becomes like factual, you know. But That's why sometimes I just step back and I just think about things from what I see, kind of my own common sense thing, not based on what I've read or somebody else's opinion. Basically, is all you're getting at, is somebody's telling you that this is the way it is. And I just look at things, I just step back and look at things. But anyway, when I came to Thailand, I didn't understand the language. All the news was in Thai, so I didn't really know what was going on. And it was just like starting over again in a new world, not knowing anything. And then I say sometimes Thailand makes you stupid. Not really, it just makes you not care about some of the things that are not really important, It kind of simplifies things, what life really should be. And it's difficult for, I think, people to step back and look at something from their own conscience, instead of being told all the time, oh, Thailand's bad, it's full of, women that just want your money. People are telling you this from their little experience and their little short time that they've had in Thailand. And people believe it. But anyway, I think like that because, I just don't care much anymore. Because here nobody really cares. And it's easy to get away from the news and all the little small things that are really not important, but we make such a big deal about it. I just want to say that. I love Thailand. I love the culture. I love the fact that I can just pretty much disappear in this society if I wanted to. Maybe not now because I've got 3,000 videos on the internet. Another 2 more hours.
Clubs in back, all the good times gone. Dirt on my shoes, stories on my sleeve. I've got promises I plan to keep. I see her smile in the white line blur. Every exit sign sounds like her. I've chased daylight, I've chased the game, but every road keeps saying her name. Time to get back to the one I love, back to the porch stool, back to her arms. No time to be sad, I've had enough of waking up alone in borrowed towns. I'm coming home to ThatPhanom, yeah. I'm coming home to ThatPhanom. Time to get back to the one I love, back to the porch stool, back to her arms. No time to be sad, I've had enough of waking up alone in borrowed towns. I'm coming home to ThatPhanom, yeah. I'm coming home to ThatPhanom.
Hey you. Hey you. You miss me? What happened to your hair, huh? Be my? Cow gum. She got a haircut, huh? You get a haircut? I got some mom stuff. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's so skinny.
Really just happened, huh? The Puyaban across the street, our new guy in charge, just got diagnosed with some liver problems. And he's like really, really skinny. He just got back from the hospital. But it's like all of a sudden this happened. So everybody went over there to, I guess, wish him well and recover fast.
มาวันไหน
วันนี้มาครับมานี่ bring it. Oh, she's gonna get her bike run. Or maybe she's leaving. Yeah. You never know what's gonna happen, you know. He, I mean, the dude's not. I know he probably drinks at night. I mean, everybody around here probably drinks at night. But who knows? I don't know what his problem is. But he's younger than Paige, I think. You never know. Maybe he ate too much styrofoam.
ประมาณสัก10,000 กว่าบาทเขียนไว้เลยตาตัวฮอร์โมน
Does he drink a lot?
โอ้ heavy
Okay.
ได้ยังสลัดขึ้นมีหมูใหญ่
I see.
เป็นชิ้น
แบ่งใจว่า
Well, me and beautiful Paige are gonna go. Huh?
ข้าวเปียกเส้น
Kapiak Sen.
ใช่ข้าวเปียกเส้นมีกี่โมงคะ
ๆอ๋อเขายังไม่มาเขาอยู่กรุงเทพอยู่
โอ้ยังอยู่กรุงเทพอยู่เพิ่นว่า
หมูขายหมูสะเต๊กกับหมูปิ้ง
หมูสะเต๊กกับหมูปิ้งข้าวเปียกยังบ่ทันมา
กระเปียกยังบ่มายังอยู่กรุงเทพ
ไม่มี
อยู่
Good. บอมี
มาพักที่โรงแรมสิบ่
บ่อยู่นี่แหละ
มาจากมือมาอยู่นี่บ่
ได้อยู่นี่จ้ะ
แหล่เปิดเดี๋ยวสมัครกินเด้อ
จ้า
เอากระเปียกสินะ
แล้วมากินข้าวเปียกเส้นเนี่ย
จ้า
ข้าวเปียกเส้น
ขอบคุณหลายๆมีแต่คนมาถามเขายังอยู่กรุงเทพอยู่
The ladies and the lady who makes the kapiaks in Bangkok. So anyway, we're gonna go. Oh no. The kitty was calling you, huh? Says, I know you. That's what happens when you eat vegetarian food.
ข้าวนี่กินข้าวนี่มามา
He's hungry, huh?
อย่า
ดี
หิวมีปุ๊บปุ้ย
Anyway, we're gonna go walk down and go see our friend Cucumber.
คิวคัมเบอร์เลอร์ I would call him Mr. Cucumber.
So tomorrow I was gonna go into NakhonPhanom and see the eye doctor, but we're gonna put it off. I don't know what's gonna happen with that quite yet. We have Songkran coming up and our water festival, and maybe I don't want to have that done quite yet, have surgery, because
Yeah.
they may have to do lens replacement. Maybe, I don't know.
If you do lens replacement 1 month,
Uh,
no wrapping your eye, no, try not to get water in your
so we just have to time it right.
Yeah.
Anyway, immigration police want to come again tomorrow. They want to see me.
They want
So,
selfie with you สวัสดีค่ะ
so what do you have?
แต่ว่าเป็นตมมาถามตมก็เป็น
เรามาหลายเดือนแล้วบ่เห็นเพราะว่าไปหาแม่อยู่
They're asking everybody where I'm at.
มาอยู่ถาม
งานเพราะว่าตมก็มาถามเอง
มาแล้ว
บอกเมื่อคืนที่มาอีก
ต้องกลัวอิหร่านมาหา
ไม่กลัว
นี่บ้านเราเนี่ย
บ้านเราบ่มี before
Anyway, the immigration police even asked, he used to be our ex-Huyaban, and they were asking him where I'm at.
yeah.
Anyway, we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I think the United States Embassy asked them for all registered Americans in Thailand to be accounted for, I think. So they want to take a picture and say, yes, I am here.
Still okay.
I'm going to say something, and I've been around the Middle East, and I wouldn't worry too much about it when they're outside of their realm. It's kind of like whoever has the biggest gun is the boss there. I don't think they're going to go out and attempt to create chaos on their own. They're not that strong of, I don't know how to say this without being too insulting, but I don't think I'll just say it's not a problem outside of the country, out of their country. It's not an issue. I think many people that have been over there probably understand that, what I'm trying to say anyway. Well, my seat has been taken over by bananas. Guai. Yeah. Yeah.
He's scared. And then you just get on my shoulder. Baby. Baby.
So anyway, we'll see what's going on with that tomorrow with them. I think they just want to satisfy the American embassy. It's like a little mission, I think, for them. So they want to take a picture and say I was accounted for, and be done with it. So I don't know if you guys. Probably only for people that are actually registered as living in Thailand permanently. But let me know in the comment section if you've heard of this with anybody else, and if it's something different, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Whatever. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. I'm gonna sit up here with Mr. Cucumber. Let's actually say hi to my friend real quick. Tato.
Yeah, here you just
สวัสดีครับ
banana.
ครับ
มี
กล้วยเย
คิว
อะ
คัมเบอร์เลอร์มีไหม กล้วยเบลเลอร์
banana burger
banana เบลเลอร์
banana burger
banana
burger นะนี่ burger จริงๆด้วย
เลิกขนาดเลยกล้วยสวนมา เอามาฝากหรือว่าสวน
banana เบลเลอร์ Okay, all joking aside, เบลเลอร์ means big, big, yai, like big, 'เบลเลอร์ yai. Is that like an Isan word or
เบลเลอร์อีสาน
Isan เบลเล
แปล
อ
ว่า
ร์
ใหญ่ใหญ่ขนาดเลยใหญ่มาก
จะเอาอะไร what do you want
So if you want to joke around with your Thai friend, female friend, you can say
เอากินเลยได้ทางนี้
Cucumber
เดี๋ยวไปถ่ายคลิป
however else you want to say it. Anyway,
banana burger
yeah, big. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video in ThatPhanom. I appreciate you very much. Bye.